What is going on, everybody? Roll damn tide. I am excited to talk tonight. I know it's football season, but basketball has begun. As always, I 100% appreciate all of you guys who tune in every week, whenever I'm recording, whenever I'm putting stuff out. Again, this is just for fans, by a fan, nothing spectacular. Like to talk about our tide and all aspects. But again, appreciate you all. If you can right now, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe, hit the like, share it with somebody, send me your comments. I will get to all of them 100%, promise that. Um, but tonight's a great night. It's a great night because basketball started. Alabama is ranked 14th in the preseason poll. We had La Tech tonight, Louisiana Tech, who coming into this game, they're not ranked in the top 25, but they did make the Final Four of the NIT last year. And a formidable first game opponent for the Tide. It's not like a Duke, North Carolina, or Duke, Kentucky, but the spread in this game was only 11, which is pretty close. Before we start, though, I want to just say it's cool how they honored Fluff tonight before the game. He's obviously dearly missed. Still thoughts and prayers with his family. Pretty cool little ceremony for him before the game. So really cool that they honored him tonight. And saw a lot of plaid jackets there. Saw some people on Twitter posting plaid jackets. So really, really cool thing that they honored him tonight. But I'm just this Tide team continued from what it was last year after losing who we lost. Very, very weird to not see John Petty and Herb Jones on the floor. Very weird. But I will say, this team is deep. They're young. They got some great leadership that are older guys, but they got some young guys that I think are going to produce for them. It's going to be something special, I think, this year. This game, they kind of started off a little slow, not horribly slow, just a little slow. But as the game went on, man, it was lights out. It was like a repeat of last year watching this basketball team. It's so nice to see the Alabama basketball team playing with just the intensity, the hustle, the defense. They rebounded the basketball tonight. I gave them so much hell last year about rebounding the basketball. We had 51 rebounds to their 37. That didn't happen a lot last year. So just a great way to start the season, a great win. I'm going to highlight a couple of players tonight. Keon Ellis is probably the most underrated player right now that I think of. I said this last year about Herb Jones because I was a Herb Jones just stan account, really, and still love Herb. He's doing great in the NBA. But Keon Ellis had 18 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, a block, and only 1 turnover and 1 foul. The guy, he shot 5 for 7 from the field, 3 for 4 behind the 3-point line, was perfect 5 for 5 from the free throw line. So Keon Ellis, huge impact on is gonna continue to be a huge impact on this team for the rest of the season. JQ did okay, but Shaq got his 17. He shot 4 for 10 from 3-point land. Juwan Gary. While I freaking love Juwan Gary, love him. He should have started tonight, I think, because Noah Gurley didn't. I mean, Noah Gurley didn't really impress me much tonight. Not that he won't in the future. He's a big body. He shot 1 for 7, shot 3 or 4 3-pointers, hit one of them. Wasn't a great. Juwan Gary shot 6 for 10, missing 3 3-pointers, but he had 10 boards, an assist, 3 steals, and 12 points. That guy is a spark plug. Now, I actually like him coming off the bench because he does provide that. There's another guy that we'll talk about in JD Davidson, who everybody loves him. Twitter was going nuts tonight on JD. But Juwan Gary does provide that spark off the bench. But I think you can get that out of a couple of other guys, maybe Darius Miles and JD Davidson. I think JD Davison kind of knows that he wants to come off the bench a little bit and provide that spark. But Juwan Gary was outstanding tonight. And what I love about this team, before I get to JD Davidson, is defensively how they switch, how hard they play, again, how they rebounded the basketball. They played as a team. And once they rebound, how fast they get into transition is remarkable. I mean, it is remarkable. So 3-pointers were there again tonight. Like I said, it's like a carbon copy of last year. We shot 40% from 39.4. So 40% by arc. And when we shoot 40% and then 50% from the field in general, there's not many teams, I don't think, in the country that can hang with them. Just because our offense is so explosive and our defense is bar none probably one of the better ones I've seen in the SEC. Now, I get it. We're one game in. I'm kind of still going off last year, but from what I saw tonight, again, it's Louisiana Tech. I get it. They're not Duke. They're not even some of the other teams in the SEC like Auburn, LSU, Kentucky. Still a Final Four team in the NIT last year, and we put smoke to them. It was great to see. I was so pumped up all day about this game. I know a lot of people were, and it was a total rout. It was a total rout. I forgot to put this up, but it's Tide dominate La Tech 93-64, 29 points. It was just a great team game. If there was one negative I'll say about this game, we had 14 turnovers, but I think with the style of play that that Nate Oates has put into play on the court, I think they're going to have some turnovers, and as long as those turnovers, aren't excessive. I mean, 14's a lot, but when we were shooting the ball like we were, shot good from the foul line, 70%, I'll take that. Um, I think it's the way Nate Oates came in this year, actually not this year, but since he's been here, the blue collar basketball, just freaking taking charges and playing good defense and jacking up 3-pointers. I mean, it's so freaking awesome to watch, guys. If you're watching this and you have not watched an Alabama basketball game, you're missing out. You need to go do it and watch an Alabama basketball game. I didn't mention him. I did mention him, but I'm going to mention him now, and it's JD Davidson. He, that kid is going to be something special. Something special. He had 12 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, and a steal. He shot 3 for 4 from the field, 1 for 2 from the 3-point line, 5 for 7 from the free throw line. And 6'3", I think he's a $195, but had a spectacular dunk, shot the ball well, plays really good defense, and he's a true freshman playing. So a lot of hype coming off of him this year, a lot of hype coming into this team, I think, being ranked 14th. We do have we have a tough schedule. We got to play Baylor, we got to play Gonzaga. I think they said it tonight. We got to play 3 out of the 4 Final Four teams that were Final Four teams last year this season. Not to mention run the gauntlet in the SEC again. I don't know if we'll go 16-2 again in the SEC. I hope we do. Hell, I hope we go 18-0, but we will see what happens. But overall, just a great game, opening game for us. If you haven't watched them, very exciting team to watch with how explosive the offense is and how well the defense plays and moves and like I said, switches on screens and help. And it's blue collar basketball. Nate Oates is going to have this team ready, and it's I know it's only game 1, but I'm just telling you guys, I got a feeling they're a tournament team, and it's only going to keep getting better. Nate Oates, sign that man right now, give him what he wants, and keep him at Alabama's for as long as we can, please. That's it for tonight, guys. Just a quick recap, like I said, of the La Tech game, first game of the year Again, 100% appreciate all of you that tune in every week. Please hit the subscribe, hit the like, share it, send me your comments. I want to know what you guys think so far of this team, just from watching this first game, how you guys are feeling about it. And we'll talk to you soon. We will be doing a preview show this week. Obviously, the football team's coming. They're playing New Mexico. So I will have a preview show out for that game as well. But until then, we end the show like this every time. Roll damn Tide.